Hello and welcome back to another casual night chit chat show. Now, before we begin, obviously, housekeeping and whatnot. And oh boy, actually, I need to double check my uh painful. First thing first, I need to check a few things, and that is the giveaway. That's right. I want to know how have we been doing on the giveaway part, and I hope there is something to give away. Anyway, that's one. For gaming news, not really much to have right now, and that is one. I did not pay attention to any new gaming news so far. Number two, I have been busy working on my game, right? And that is the rigging, right? So we have some small little bits and pieces here. And I did promise you guys that I need to complete at least one task, and I managed to. That's right. Okay, so first thing first, gonna press play on my game, and the next part is gonna be interesting. Okay, hold on a sec. I need to adjust a few small little things because I've started to play a new game, and of course I'm using OBS to do a lot of recording and whatnot, and things are a little tricky over here. All right. So first thing first, as you guys can see, I already have my idle island, and I'm gonna use this to showcase a lot of modeling stuff, right? And you probably already seen. If not, you guys will be the first to see something new. It is on the island right now. As you can see, Abe is moving, which is good. Probably I need to disable some of this overlay shader thing, but I'm not too bothered with that. Gonna turn on brawlers and see. You know what? On one end, do we need to still no. Do we still need to, right? I'm gonna turn on for the sake of turning on. That's that. And that's about it. Yep. Okay, come on, library. Work it out. Alright, so that's number one. Number two, obviously we want to check a few things. So let's see what do we have on the gaming news. Not much per se. Although CES was last week, and we did get some cool game trailers, obviously hardware announcement, and I'm paying attention to the Steam machine, but more importantly, there is one key thing, and that is the hardware price, because there is one small, not say this year, but actually I did not pay attention to, right? It started off last year, and that is AI. And AI has been gobbling a lot of RAM and storage. That is one key thing that I've learned this year. So we probably can talk a little bit about AI stuff, right? For today, for the topic, right? That's one, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so first thing first. Okay, gonna turn on brawlers. My game is still running. Good. The only difference is I think I have to switch to the proper game. So I'm gonna, yeah, because we need to do the milestone game and we need to do a lot of changes. Now, one of the key changes is this would be the big boss, right, for the game. And for the upcoming, not for the game, no, for the changes, for the update of this year. No, not this year. For this iteration. Okay, so that's that. Where am I? Let me do this. First thing, I need to load up streaming. Okay. All right, so we want to do a few small little recap, very important recap, and the recap is we want to go through the things that I supposed to do this week. That means I need to present something for today, and that will be it. Now we have that's why I want to go through some of the what do you call this? The log that I've put for myself, and that is on Discord. It is open for everyone to read, including you guys. That's right. So that's the only that's the main reason why I want to bring out some of these things and repeat. Ugh, I kind of messed it up a little bit, right? Tisk. Okay, I'm gonna load up bounty blocks first because we want to see how the giveaway goes. I want to also want to see how the uh, you know what? I want to see how the giveaway goes. All right, that's it. Very straightforward. And I have a few, not say projects, but a few tasks that I've put in this year. One of the key thing I want to talk about is the foil prismatic shader. Yep, that is one very important thing I want to do this year, and not because and that is because I have been trying to get a nice shader for it, and guess what? Pokemon did it. Wow, put the game Pokemon Pocket, and it is ooh. All right, so let's see. Total entries 0. It is a shame, but it is not unexpected. The question is, did I spam enough? Perhaps not. And yeah, that's it. All right, perhaps not. Okay, let's take a quick look at brawlers. Brawlers, probably nothing's happening over on that cam, which is totally fine. I'm gonna press this random, and worst case scenario, we just play a game. Yeah, we just play a game. We're gonna chit chat a little bit, and there are a few games actually. You know what? I think we have to do it. If we don't really have too much of gaming news, we actually can talk a few things as well, because we can talk about games for sure, and that's that. Yeah. So I think today not say we suppose. I think today is a good day, in my opinion, to do not say a few key changes, but a few not say backup. How do I call how I'm gonna use this? Yeah, first thing first, let's switch to this, right? 0 0, so no giveaway. Nothing to give away. Nothing to give away, which is painful. Okay, so that's one. And number two, we want to check our, well, since I'm free time, might as well do it. Okay, switch back to this, but then again, we want to switch to the game that I am putting out, and that's the reason why we want to change a few things today. Yes, you know what? We shall do it. We shall get some of these things up and running, and at the same time I'm gonna need to clean up my OBS because a lot of things I think I can delete already. Yeah, we don't need any more, some of them. Okay, so number one is, have we met the requirement for this week? And I think we did quite well. Okay, Idle Island backdrop for the stream. No brawlers. Deadline next week. Done. All right, so that is good. Already did that. Materials for Series 4 membership card. I already did a few design, not say few designs. I already poured out a few things. Of course, I did more. I put more time rigging today, so I kind of already fulfilled the quota of game dev, which is a little bit painful because rigging is a bit hard to show to you guys, but I can show the final, I'll say final outcome. No, I can show you the results of the rig. Yes, and then we want to do a quick little change here and there because we want to change the gameplay, and I think this is the best time to do so as well. Yep, today is a good time to do so. Okay, so with that, we already show bounty blocks, check. We already show the program. We haven't showed the progress report. We already hit the task for last week. Yeah, all right. Task for last week is completed, which is great. And on top of that, I also put in extra time to do the rig for the what do you call this, for the hunter bot. It is a new character. It is a new character that I need to introduce, and I'm supposed to introduce last year technically. Yeah, technically last year, but I had to push it because it didn't feel like it. I have a few examples that I've did, and I think it is decent right now. Yeah, so that's that, and that's about it, right? That's really it. Wow. Okay, so as for gaming news, like I said, there's not much news that is not say worth covering, that is juicy that I need to cover on stream, and that's about that. Wow, that's about that. Huh, that is not good. Okay, you know what? Let's go pure game dev. Pure game dev. I already did what I need to do for now. Okay. So we want to adjust that a little bit. I'm gonna just talk a little bit more instead of going halftime show. I think the first 20 minutes are just gonna yam. I'm just gonna blabber as much things as I want to blabber, and then we will follow through the program. Okay, so let's touch a little bit about AI because I did say I will not shy away from AI. Okay, but of course we need to have a few like not say no, we need requirements and can I use the word stuff? No, we need uh restrictions. Yes, I think that's the word restriction, because I don't want to use AI for everything. That's 100%. And of course, I did say I will. The final game, my final game, will not contain any generated AI assets. Keyword is generated AI assets. All right. So everything will be modeled by me, as in fact all should be modeled by me for this project, and that's it, right? The game that I'm going to put out, it's going to be 100% modeled by yours truly. Of course, reference, that's where the fun bit comes in. The reference, of course, there are, I can guarantee, like I did say a lot of times, I just simply Google and people already generated some of those reference, so I can't run away regardless. So that part, yep. All right, so that's that. Just to clear up, okay, and that's it, right? And then as far as AI usage, I will use it for reference, and that is because it has a built-in. For example, Google has a built-in AI search tool and whatnot, so it's not like I don't want to use completely. It's just I could not avoid it. Might as well just put a disclaimer. The only difference is I will not use generated AI assets in my game. Final game. Although there is one you know what? I'm gonna bring out that one project. Because I did generate 24 characters in terms of pictures. So I want to show to you guys as an official note that these are the assets that I use AI to generate. In fact, I can actually show you guys. It's in my collection. Unfortunately, it is something that I had to do, and unfortunately, it exists in my collection, and I'm not gonna remove them. Okay, number one, it's NFT, and talking about NFTs, oh my goodness, some of the projects that it's a whining time. Okay, there are some projects that I have been putting some money in, and guess what? The chain no longer exists. That is even worse than your project went belly up. Yes, the project went belly up, but oh my goodness, that is painful. I am right now, okay, I'm gonna put this. I am on a war path to try to extract those assets. Okay, since I already paid for the JPEG, might as well just try to extract it and save it on my PC. And I'm trying my very best to search those assets because I can't really find it, and that is painful because it's 3D. Some of them are 3D, and I am very upset because that is the worst. Okay, out of everything, right? Other than the project went belly up, is projects that just got pulled, literal rug pull, and your assets, not even your assets are worthless. You don't even have your assets. That's how painful it is. And that's the reason why lots of people are not trusting blockchain in general. And that's it, right? All the bad actors, and not to say just bad actors, but how the unfortunately, okay, unfortunately, is how the blockchain is being built. Everyone wants to run their own chain, and that's what happens. Okay, that's what happens. I have nothing else to chime in. Okay, so with that, I think we have reached to the nice time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rebuild the game a little bit. I have a few things I want to do, and that is okay. We want to change. Okay, we want to change a few things, but how do we want to present? I already have the idea. So we're gonna start off with Ape because Ape has a built-in animation that I can use, and I want to go through the whole entire mini game. So we're gonna rebuild. I'm not say rebuild. We're gonna kind of in the word is actually a rebuild, but we want to basically tear down as much as I can and then rebuild. Yeah, it's a rebuild. The proper word is rebuild. I want to say we are trying to patch things up, but no, I think scratch build is the best, right? Rebuild, scratch build, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so let's begin. Let's begin with this. I'm gonna start off with a last minute search and see if we have any gaming news that we can actually talk about. On one end, Anthem, right? Anthem officially shut their servers down, so there's no more Anthem. Everyone is unhappy. I mean, I am unhappy about it because I paid money for it. That is not cool. And that's one. All right, next one. Let's see. Let's read something on Tyranno Studios because we have something kind of up this week. Okay, something. Let's see. Let's see. Discord looks clean now. Said only a few dozen of old players invested that ban being telling the truth. Yeah, unfortunately, seems like we lost everything. Also, the 3 years of waiting was Spin Tycoon a joke. I was in the beta for 2 years and collapsed in 2 months. Oh boy. Sometimes the hardest is the healthiest, straight up necessary. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Like I said, I'm done. I'm done with this. We want to. Can we go through? Do I want to go through this again? Answer is no. We had enough on all these failed Web3 games out there. Yeah. All right. So with that, let's see what games can we play on stream. One of them I can play is Fallout 76. I've been playing Fallout 76 for quite some time. So that's one game we can play. Dune Awakening right now is a little bit on the slow side of things, so we can just leave it there for now. I am currently playing a new game called Star Rapture, or Rapture, how you want to pronounce it. So that's the new game on the blog. However, I'm recording it for YouTube, so I'm not going to play it live. That's one. Let's see, Injustice, that's mobile game. Reverse 1999, that's a gacha game. Wow, no, talking about gacha game, I only have 2 gacha games left. The rest I kind of drop a lot. Don't really need that anymore. Wow, I really don't have any games that I can play on stream because all of them I have a project tied to it. Oh, okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. I could play. No, I'm not gonna touch Fortnite. As much as I want to go back to Fortnite, I will not touch Fortnite at all. No, no, no. Okay, what can I? You know what? We're gonna rebuild the game while I try to see what games can I actually play on stream and what game is worth. I won't say worth playing. What game is like good that I'm not doing it on the side. We can play. Wow, I really have nothing. I really have nothing. Okay, I'm gonna get back to you on that. The games. I'm gonna search a few things and let's see if I can do it because there are some. Unfortunately, most game that I want to stream or stream worthy in a way is usually PvP matches. Like single player, not much. yet. Actually, no, I can. There is satisfactory. There is Manor Lords. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna stop you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a complete modification, complete overhaul of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the green screen for now. Okay. I'm gonna remove the green screens. Yeah, this is the stream layout. Okay, so we want to keep the stream layout. Rate content, yes. Okay, canvas, no. I don't. I want to select you. Okay, yes. So Twitch, then remove the whole entire thing, so it won't get too odd and too off, and not too odd, too blinding. Okay, let's start off with the game. So I'm gonna put this into development mode. So I'm gonna bring up this. I'm gonna load up the game manager script, and then we're gonna go through one by one. Yep. Unfortunately, some of them requires me to kinda like if there are viewers out there that can input stuff, that would be nice. If not, some of the commands gonna be hard for me to do it. Truth to be told. Okay, Twitch. Let me turn on my Twitch. Oh, okay. One more thing. I think I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be my vanity project. It's something I want to do because I have been putting my collection out on wax. I want to get at least some sort of a I don't use the word interoperability. I want to put at least some utility whereby I can access my collection in Unity. Okay, this requires a little bit of explanation. So basically it goes like this. Hold on a sec. I need to get Twitch Avatar Save System Manager, no. Adventure, no. Raid Game Manager, no. Game, yes, under game. So under game, debug game, debug score check-in, debug dedicated game. Okay, we're gonna strip everything and then we're gonna rebuild. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put debug game. Okay. The whole reason of this is, let's see. Let me grab the script so I can explain this a little bit easier for you guys. Where are you, scripty script? Close this guy, close this guy. Okay, sweet. Okay, Twitch integration. Nope, wrong thing. Nope. Wow. Okay, change. Come on. I need my script. Yes, gotcha. I need my script. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust everything. So we're gonna use the debug game, the debug score check-in, dedicated game. I think we don't really need them anymore. So I'm gonna put a small little note right here is to delete. Then to delete. Okay, so one of the key things is for game debugging, we're not gonna store any data at all. So that way I can at least check a few things. Lots of things to delete, lots of my messy script, okay? Welcome to my messy script. So when we start the game, okay, instead of saying register, I think we're gonna write a different word called check-in, right? Like check-in. That way it'll be much easier. We're gonna keep the commands. I'm gonna keep it as it is for now. Not gonna do too much because we have few things I want to get rid of and some things I don't really need it anymore. And okay, so random, no. So when we type, so when we go to, I think it's here. All right, register. So when we register, debug score check in, set score gain 0, all this scoreboard and whatnot. We want to go through and we want to repurpose the whole entire thing again. Yup, that's how we're gonna go. So that is one crucial thing we have to do. Okay, so I'm gonna just put this as change this. Okay, yes. All right, sweet. So first thing first, when we register, now I want to put a note over here, insert command here, no more. All right, change command to check in the stream. All right. So one of the reason why I write register is because you have a few things we can do, and that is register to the leaderboard, scoreboard, and whatnot. So that's the main reason. And then of course we have a Twitch avatar save system manager, which generate an avatar for you. And of course, if you are new to the chat, it will generate a random avatar. So what we want to do is we want to bypass a few things here and there. And that is the key thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a complete database wipe after this. And then we want to go through all of them. All right, so starting with debug score check in, set score gain 0. So what we're going to do is we want to make sure this is the only thing for the score. So I'm going to do this. I want to see how many errors pop up. There's only one, and that only one would be this guy. All right, debug score check in, and there is another one down here. Yeah, debug score check in, and we have auto check in. See, that's the thing. We have an auto check in. So what we want to do is we want to commit to it. So debug score check in, we're gonna delete. All right, we're gonna delete this whole entire thing because we don't need anymore. What I want to go through is go here. We're gonna remove you. Okay, straight up. All right. So it goes exactly like this. So when we type register, this is the base command. It will go through all of this. It will check whether you have checked in. Streaming scoreboard check in, set point gain. All right, so what we're going to do is we don't care anything here. We want to put a complete 0. All right, complete 0. This is going to be a hard-coded. Okay, so this is a hard-coded 0. Set point gain, don't care. All right, update global leaderboard set point gain. We don't care about this guy over here. That's probably some other score that I want to introduce, but I failed to. Let's delete debug game as well, because we don't really need that. And debug dedicated game, also we're gonna delete it. Okay, that makes things easier right now. All right, sweet. Register. Let's see, message to split. Got it. Check in, viewer check in, set point gain, done. Stream in, check leaderboard, so automatically it will check you in there. Temp disable, not gonna read this guy because I think I did it for one and only one reason, and that is I already removed that and put it somewhere else. Okay. All right, so we already have our leaderboard, scoreboard, and stuff. So what we want to do is we want to put this back into this program. I want to use that. All right, save first before loading stuff. All right, so we want to save for those who check in, because if you have not, so what we want to do is we want to do one extra check over here. We want to bypass a few things. Twitch avatar save system manager. Okay, sweet. Save first before loading stuff. Save leaderboard after checking in, because score is added first time checking in. All right, I'm gonna put this is gonna call step 1 scoreboard. No. I'm gonna put this instead. There we go. Yes, all right. This is gonna be this instead of step 1. We're gonna call this enter the. All right, that's it. Enter the leaderboard. That's the most important thing. Okay, save leaderboard after checking in. Yep. We don't care anymore. In-game announcement for TASS or the Twitch avatar save system. No, wrong one. I'm gonna do it here. So this is the Twitch avatar save system. Okay, now before we do anything, when you type register, there is one thing we need to lock out, and that is we need to lock out the chat cooldown sequence. So we're gonna redo the whole entire thing, and that is we're gonna start off with so it will check everything here. Twitch avatar save system. Let me give a little bit because I think some of this I can delete already. Okay, if debug game on debug mode currently for no score will be awarded. All right, so that is something we don't need anymore, so we can delete the whole entire thing. I'm gonna keep this here first because we might need to get some of this reply message out. Okay. Check for existing avatar and spawn if we have. That's the next part, right? So we want to copy this whole thing, and then we want to put here instead. Okay. So check for existing avatar system and load and check for existing saved avatar, and then spawn and load. Now why do I need to put it here? Because later we're gonna do a little bit different. So every time you check in, your avatar will be spawned in that small little island. That is a key thing. Okay, so avatar safety manager, get chatter, check in for game. Okay, we don't care about this guy over here, so what we're gonna do is this. That's the reason why I'm saving some of this script, because I can refer back if I want to, because I can read this whole part and I probably know what's happening. All right, reply chatter, type avatar to generate avatar, unlock more content. Okay, so we want to remove this. Else, all right, this is if no avatar found, random generate a new one. All right, simple as that. And it is exactly one of the things that I've wrote down here, and that is auto check in. So now what we can do is we can remove this whole entire code, or we can do a major overhaul. So I'm gonna do this first. Gonna keep this code here, not the best. Okay, because I want to use this as reference. Blah 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 blah. Save. Okay. Check avatar is created. Exactly. I want it all over here. Okay, so we want to copy this whole thing. Copy. Not gonna delete you. I'm gonna scroll all the way to the top here, and we're gonna copy paste here. All right. Check if avatar is created. So Twitch avatar system manager. No, we don't need you. Okay, there we go. Auto check in. It's got straight away bypass query avatar, and I'm gonna I think we can delete debug game. Okay, we can delete this whole entire thing. Don't need it anymore. Yep. delete this whole entire thing. Okay, sweet. Next up, gonna leave this here, gonna leave this here, gonna leave this here. Check for save avatar. All right, so that's the reason. There will be one reason why I'm gonna leave this here. Okay. Wrong one. In the game, delete all the not unnecessary script. Next up, what we need to do is we want to check what does it do in this bypass query avatar. In my opinion, not in my opinion, I know what it's going to do. I just want to do a quick double check just to make sure everything is in compliance. Is that a word, in compliance? Basically, I want to know what's happening, okay? Simple as that. And we can, because the moment we type register or check in, your avatar will be spawned in this, what do you call this? In this island. On this island. In this island, on this island. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, got this up. Save system. No, where is my Twitch avatar? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna do too much because if I dig in and if I dig too much, it's gonna be annoying. Okay, query avatar, bypass query avatar. If there is no avatar on preview, we don't care this anymore. And avatar window open. Okay, hold on a sec. I need to do that. So bypass. Okay, so basically bypass, we stop, close avatar window, which we want to do one critical thing later because we don't need this anymore. Block all other messages except the chatter. Yeah. Reset timer. Not bothered. All right. This is the main function to generate the avatar. So search for saved avatar. All right. Let's see. Debug avatar system. Create avatar. Okay. So this is if we manage to if we have a character that has existed, we don't do anything. If not, we create. So after that, check for spawn avatar. That's it, right? That's it. Spawn in avatar. This is the whole bypass thingy. I'm not gonna go too deep on all this. Rate bypass create avatar. Again, we don't need this anymore. We're gonna type this obsolete. Okay, obsolete. This avatar command. I'm gonna put another thing called to be removed. Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna do too much. So in general, it will create the avatar for you straight up. Spawn avatar, search for a safe avatar. There we go. We got lots and lots of stuff over here. Let's see. Fetch, no. Bypass, right? So when we bypass, once we create, we spawn. So when we spawn, go through this whole entire thing. All right, search for save system. We got lots of things to check. Step 4, close preview avatar, so we don't need this anymore. Get avatar for preview. Preview function, require TSS list. Well, I'm gonna write here. Note to reduce, no, removing this function, removing this function for, and then I'm gonna put a comma to be reviewed. Needs review. Okay, the reason is I'm not completely deleting it because there are some cases where I want to fetch your avatar and you want to make your avatar like up front and center. But I need to figure out a way to do that. Check avatar is spawn, register on the list. Okay, nothing much over here. Fetch avatar, nothing much over here. Chat spam cooldown. Okay. In my opinion, we don't really need this per se. Technically, we really don't need this. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a global cooldown. So the moment somebody enter a command, it will automatically go into the cooldown. So obviously, yeah, we are using the game cooldown done. So that's one thing. And like I said, not a big issue. Okay, so that is one small little, I would say, documentation. I'll go back to game. Twitch avatar. Okay, existing spawn and load. All right, so I'm gonna go and hold and put here and says obsolete. All right, that's it. Obsolete. Now, next up, what I want to do is we don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Yes, we need you. Okay, so once we have everything, all right. So you check in. Twitch avatar system automatically register you in. Okay, and then it should spawn. So this is the part where I need to check. All right, game announcement done. We won't have any announcement over here. Okay, avatar system, moving this to dedicated script to delete. Yeah, that's the reason why I put all these things over here. So done. As far as the check viewer check in, done. And then if you have checked in, you have checked in for the stream. Okay, good. Done. Set animator. Okay. This is gonna be my avatar chat bot. It's gonna be the action ape, I'm gonna call it. All right, this is the big guy. The big guy. All right. Sweet. Okay, so that would be it. Next up, once I check in, yeah, delete this guy, don't need. This is gonna be trigger, so we will trigger the animation, and then chat cooldown. Chat cooldown. Okay, sweet. So we got the whole entire register thing, kinda. Oh, scroll way too high. I help register. Okay, yes. So we kind of have the whole entire registration kind of done. Probably I need to change the command. Okay, next up, high score. Not going to be bothered with this yet. Not going to bother with this yet. Avatar commands. Okay, only works in viewer. Okay, so we're going to delete this whole entire thing. Is obsolete. Moving to auto uh, auto spawn. Okay, that's it. Because this whole entire thing basically makes made a lot of problems. Too much, I would say, too much extra steps. Basically, I'm putting too much steps into the chat system. So no, we want to keep it as seamless, as painless, as easy as it can be. So register is enough. Right? It's really enough. All right, so for this case, avatar, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna just remove the whole entire thing. That's it. This whole entire list is no longer being used. So currently broken, close avatar. Yeah, so that's also another reason why I want to remove it, because it's just bad. All right, safety check, adventure rate. Now adventure commands only works if viewer is registered. All right, cool. This whole entire thing now it's also obsolete. Okay, the only difference is I'm just gonna clean up a little bit, and these are my old games that I've did, so I'm gonna just do a immediate. Yep, like this. No, can I? Wow, I can't do it. So I'm gonna. No, before we do anything of this, adventure. So I already disable adventure. I should disable raid as well. Yeah, all right. So adventure here as well. So we're gonna disable this. Okay. I'm gonna keep this command here first because it does really work alongside with one of the game mode, which is this. Yeah, this was the previous game. Let's remove this for the sake of presentation. Right, we do have some special commands, spawn boss, adventure, so stuff like that. Now, in this case, we're gonna remove the whole entire thing because we are changing everything. Literally, we are changing everything. All right, so raid is done, adventure is done. Only works in viewer. I'm gonna call it obsolete / remove. All right, because we are changing everything. We are really changing everything. Okay, dedicated game commands. This is for games that split up word, choose. Oh, this is my old game. Oh my goodness, this is my old game. Haha. Let's see. Dedicated game list. Okay, we do want to move away from all this extra stuff. Okay, cooldown, mini game pick. So a lot of stuff, I think this is a good time to do so. Clean up the whole entire thing. Whew, this will take a lot of time. I have to do it. Okay, so because we are removing everything. Well, not everything. I'm just moving it into a different place. Okay, so remove dedicated game active. Okay, so for now we're not gonna touch this. Owner commands. Okay, this is just a mini game. I'm gonna call it mini game commands. Now, do you want to use it? I'm gonna say disable for now, because what I want to do, no. This is mini game commands built in. All right, built-in script. So this is the, if I were to change, or if I were to export this script and give out for anyone out there, if you want to use, right? If let's say I want to sell this, then this is like a built-in mini game that everyone can use. So game, all right, game. And if unfortunately it's hard coded to me, let's play a game. Mini game true, start sequence. Okay, save leaderboard. Let's see, stream session has ended, saving leaderboard. Okay, this is something that I don't want to use anymore, so I'm gonna say obsolete for now. And I'm gonna just remove this. Okay. All right, so what I want to do is the mini game. Okay, let's play a game. Mini game true. Okay, so mini game commands, built-in script. So we're gonna game and end. So in this case, I actually can use this. It's no longer save leaderboard. This is a stop mini game. Will disable all other non-game related command. Basic game, no. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete, because okay, very straightforward. Our game that is gonna go on Twitch will use a not say a different command, but it will change everything. So a lot of things here will be changed. Like all this, we have replay mode. Oh, look at that, we have replay mode. Aha! The function that I preach a lot, I do have it. And it is fantastic. It is glorious. All right, one of the biggest achievement for last 2 years or last year. Okay, I was trying to read up other stuff. Okay, so blah 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 blah, and now we're gonna move on to down here, the mini game command. Minigame is active using coroutine. Only minigame commands can be used. Only minigame overrides all the only minigame will override all the other commands. Okay. No. So I'm gonna type a much more clearer indication. Minigame. Okay, so these are mini game commands. That's it. Done. All right. Done. Done. And yeah, we don't need to go through any of this because this is chat cooldown. And then we have register Twitch viewers, check in, not bothered with this, update leaderboard, don't care about this, don't care about this, don't care about this, don't care about this, don't care about this. All right. We have lots of things we want to go through, and some of these things we don't need. Okay, dedicated game triggers, player message, external message, chat cooldown, like so many things. Okay, so update game points. Okay, this is going to be a crucial thing down the road, and I want to put here first. Check participant, add bots. Ooh, look at that! I got so many small little things over here. Okay, lots of things. It's a long-winded script. Okay, so with this dedicated, yeah, don't care about you. So type game, let's play a game, and that's the reason why we don't need this anymore. I'm gonna delete this whole entire thing. Oh, actually we don't delete. We don't delete. Okay. No, we're gonna disable this. All right, then the most important thing is I want to grab this code. And then we want to put here. Okay. If game is pick, so mini game command picker. So this is basically going to pick two different games. So obviously random. I'm just going to put a description up here. Choose a random viewer who checked in. All right, that's the key thing. All right, put a random viewer who checked in. Do I want to do? That's the reason why I don't want to do a random view. Okay, no. We'll settle that later. All right, random. A random person in a list. Okay. Random. Pick. So instead of using pick, I'm gonna type list. No, pick. I think it's good. Let's find a winner. Who will be the lucky winner? This is choose. No. Make a list of top. Make a list of random picks. Yeah, that's the reason why I put pick. Doyoy. Let's find a winner. Okay, no, we want to change the word. We don't want to put a winner. Okay, so if the game is pick, running and not running a dedicated game, we don't care about that. Now stop mini game, stop. So we're gonna remove you. Okay, and then okay. I'm gonna type, this is end mini game. Okay, and to end mini game, it's very straightforward. Mini game in mini game false. This is if we have not picked a game. Mini game equals false. Now, one thing is I don't need, actually I don't need here. Actually can put here instead. Stop mini game. because this is the master command for to stop everything down here. Okay, game pick, running dedicated game, done. Okay, so mini game, picker commands. Mini game picker commands. This is gonna be a admin admin commands. Yeah. All right. If the game is not in progress and game is picked, and game and mini game selected. Okay. Then there we go. Insert command here. Register. You can join. You are in the list. Join. Start code. Right. Debug command. Added 3 bots. Okay, so that's one thing I want. Join and then draw. All right. That's it. Simple as that. So now I can demonstrate. Let's demonstrate this game. Okay, let's go. And then I think it's just nice. No, not just nice. The last thing I need to do is I need to actually reset my database. So I'm gonna delete myself, and then we want to see what happens. We want to make that part as seamless as I can. So that's it. Right. The only time I need for you guys to type is register, and that's about it. Okay, so I'm gonna type game. Let's play a game. All right, I'm gonna do a pick. Okay, let's find a winner. Type in, right, so no, I'm gonna debug. Debug game, adding bots, and then, right, bots added. Ta-da! All right, bots added and ready. But first I need to change, yes, go to this part. Because another thing I want to do is I want to do an auto leaderboard as well that shows on screen. So that is one key thing I want to do. And in this case, I actually can do a big one. Oh my, oh wow, I could do a big one. Awesome. All right, let's do this big one. Okay, nah, I need the chat. I need the chat. Okay, so with that, what I can do, actually I forgot one of the commands. That's the reason why I'm, join, draw. Ugh, keep forgetting. I used to use a lot, right? Draw. All right, we have, yep. So bot 3, bot 1, and then bot 2. So this is a pick. And we want to do, once we are done with this, we want to show the leaderboard. So in this case, like for example, scoreboard. Okay, score is not the right word. No, high score. Yeah, show leaderboard. All right, there we go. And then local is local. Right? Is it local scoreboard? No. Yeah, I knew to write that. Okay, I think it's score, right? Nope. Okay, let's rewrite this part. So what we want to do is when we do our pick, we want to make sure game. Okay, so game is good, and we don't care about the n. We want to do an n over here. Local score, high score. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to type high score, and then we're going to type score. That's it. Not going to go too deep. Okay, let's check cooldown. No. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Search for avatar, don't need you. Display high score, yes, okay. I want somewhere down here later. No, no, no. Display, no. Score, stream viewer score, no. Display local, yep, not bothered. Dedicated game. Oh, what am I doing? No. End. Okay. So we want to end the game when we type the mini game. Just bear with me a little bit. I just want to change the scoreboard first. And then I want to put some placeholder in the, what do you call this, in the scene, so that we can get all the things that we want to. I want to remove this already, so that's the reason why. Okay, everything is there. Now what I want to do is I want to type game. Let's play a game and mini game. That's it. All right, and now we can type GG. Yep, because if we type game, okay, and I type GG, nothing happens. GG, nothing happens. Hi, nothing happens. And then N mini game. Now I can type hi. Yeah, there we go. Everything's working so far, so good. Okay, that is the most important thing. Score. Oh, score. Showing viewer score. Unfortunately, oh wow, the score is in. Oh, okay, there's nobody checked in. All right, so we want to showing viewer score. No, we want to rewrite that. We want to rewrite to showing this session score. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this change. Just want to change a few words here and there. So if we type score, yeah, showing viewer score, no, showing session score. All right, that's it. This is just to fetch whoever checked in. All right, whereas high score is from the whole entire like thing. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for playing this for the cleanup basic game. Okay, reset game. What I want to do is when we type N, we need to reset game. Stop mini game false, and then reset game. Game. Reset game. Send message, and then check cooldown. Actually, no, don't need that. Okay. All right, so we have technically reached to the end of the episode, but of course we want to go through some of the things. I want to go through some of the giveaway. So we want to re-enable the giveaway. Every time we don't get anything, we give let me go through the schedule. Okay, number one, do I have topic for the day? Done. Did I do any game dev? Done. Did I right, since this is Tuesday we will do the giveaway draw. Since there's no giveaway, there's no entries, then I can reset a new giveaway. Yes, that's the one we need to do. So we're gonna do it live. Well, technically live, but I'm not showing. Ended. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna edit we can clone contest, and then I'm gonna set the new date. The new date today is the 13th, and then we're gonna set until next week, which is the 20th. All right, that's it. No, 20th, come on. Yes. Okay, and then next page, image. I already have the image. I have the subscribe. You have to subscribe to YouTube, and of course Twitch, which I already have. Okay, get this up. Okay, sweet. Next reward, a failed swing. There we go, save and publish. New one. New one. Done. Alright, you have 5 days to do it. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll be using this a lot. This is one of the key things that I'll be using for um to distribute. Yes, because I can get all the winners and then I can just copy paste the wallet and then put it into the minter, and then if anyone do properly, you will get it. If not, then too bad. Okay, gonna copy this guy, gonna put into the chat. All right, one of the biggest reason is because I will also make a Twitter post. Okay, so everything is loaded. Now the last thing is you want to auto check into the game, and we are going to use a dedicated game. So this is the last part, just a quick little revision, not a complete revision, because we have a few things we want to change, and that is the not say the rate, the dedicated game. All right. So before we do anything, I need to grab this rate game manager. And then we're going to go through some of the key things. I'm going to pin this guy over here. As far as the chat system, this is done. That is done. Okay. So for rate, blah, 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 blah. Don't care, don't care, don't care. And we want to scroll all the way up to enter mini game. No, did close you. Game end. Actually, we don't need you anymore technically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this guy. Not delete. I'm gonna do this instead. Yep. Gonna remove you. Remove you. Yes, that's it. That's really it. Okay. Dedicated game active. This is the one that we want to. No, I don't think we need this guy. Rate. This is the one we want. So what do we do up here? Rate is rate manager. Twitch game rate requires TASS. I'm gonna do one more thing. This is gonna be the main game. All right, this is gonna be the main game. Just put a little bit of description over there. That's the reason why. Not say I will get lost. I will get lost 100%. All right. So when we do a dedicated game, which is the raid, the original. So I'm going to remove some of this guy over here so we can see what is the command that we have been using. Now, because originally is adventure, so we don't care about this anymore. Block chat first, we don't care. Raid, participation, valid check, the to be revisited, setup, adventure, stats. Okay. Now, when we join the raid, so I'm going to copy this whole entire thing because that's the key thing. So when you check in, and when you register, automatically it will do all this. Okay. This is animation. This is you have checked in for the stream. Yeah, hard coded. Everything is done over here right now. So if you're checked in, we're not gonna do anything. Avatar to list. Why did I not do this? Avatar system, moving this. Yeah, okay, cool. Gonna go all the way down here. This is in-game announcement because we already did all this. If avatar not found, generate a new one. Generate. So we even this we don't need anymore because it's obsolete. So automatically it will bypass the query and it will auto generate straight up. So this auto check in. Now this is auto check into game. Now this is gonna be a placeholder. This is gonna be placeholder for now. I'm gonna put it here. Okay, oops. There we go. The new adventure section. All right. First step, we'll check in and spawn if valid to be revisited. All right. So that's the reason why I want to double check this guy. And I don't think I need this anymore because we are not going for an adventure. All right. So this is the part we were gonna revisit on Thursday. So I'm gonna blank this out because we want this part, the raid. Participant valid check. By default, it should be a valid check, as in your avatar should exist. Okay, and then that's the reason why we want to check participant valid check. Yeah, there we go. This whole thing. All right. Check for raid setup, ready for raid. That's the reason why we want to address all this, because I think we will probably remove this raid game manager and redo everything. This is the scratch build. And it would require me to just copy paste some of it. And I want to preserve this script in general. Okay, joins the raid. Twitch avatar, check in, spawn, save avatar. There we go. All right. If avatar is not found, check for registration. That's the reason why we don't care about this part over here anymore. Register bypass. So we had a lot of patch. Like we patch and patch and patch and patch and patch. So we don't need them anymore. That's the reason why. Same goes with the Twitch avatar save system. We patch way too much. So at the end of the day, I don't need it. I really don't. All right, so I'm gonna pin this. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna do a important thing. Game setup. No fetching. All right, I'm gonna put this summary. All right, this function is now the master function to check in the Twitch. Yeah, so this is the master function. Yep, all this thing. And then down here, I'm not gonna touch because it is working. I'm not gonna rewrite, okay? If it's working, it's working. Okay, so with that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a final, not say final, we're gonna do a check-in. And first thing first, I'm gonna need to actually delete myself from the database. Because if I do everything right as of now, if I type register, it will automatically create a new avatar and it will spawn me in-game straight up. And then another reason why I want to rewrite that script is because we're gonna need to actually work alongside with the single player script. With the single player system or single player, which means whatever you guys can play here right now, you can play separately, offline, I will call it. Okay, dedicated game. Yeah, we can delete dedicated game next time. Adventure. Yeah, the question about adventure is also okay, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna reorganize a little bit on the script, because we still want the Twitch raid game manager. Okay, done. First thing first, delete myself from the database. Save system structure, delete moi. Okay, so delete, boop. All right, deleted myself, save game. I have a manual button. Okay. And then we need to have we need to have a master debugger, and I don't think I need to. Now I don't think I need to. All right, register. That's it. Ta-da! Everything worked. All right, register, preparing an avatar for an adventure, blah blah blah, and that's it. All right, everything works. So all of them just to iron all out, just to have one unified command. All right, either the question right now is, do I want to type check in or do I want to type register? That's it. With that, that is all I have for you for today. And for those who are watching on Twitch or Kick, I wish you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are. Have a nice day, my friends. Stay safe. Until then, I will see you guys same time, same place, 9 p.m. PT time, every Tuesday and Thursday on Kick and on Twitch. And for those who caught this on YouTube, yes, I do upload this to YouTube, and this is mainly because Twitch has been limiting. I can't save videos on Twitch, so might as well just export it to YouTube. Plus, I'm trying to grow my channel on YouTube. For those who are watching on YouTube, I would say don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. You know what? No, I'm gonna change the whole entire thing. If you want to support the channel, all you need to do is just hit the subscribe button, and that's it. It is free, and if my content is entertaining enough for you guys out there, please do support by pressing the subscribe button. That's it. That's it. I need to start using that new tagline. Yes, sirree. Okay, I need to load a few things before we end. One of the okay, that is bad. I don't want that. I don't want that. Oh, okay, now I know why I don't want that. Yeah, that is bad. That is bad indeed. Huh. Okay, fair enough. 1 sec. Yeah, you know what? That's it. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.